Yo, what's up world? It's your boy Philco here, coming to you guys live from Tambov, Russia. This will be an unedited video, just me speaking, got some music in the background, but nothing special in this video besides what I'm saying. So in this video, I want to speak about side chick. Oh, I'm eating blintchiki. If you guys don't know what blintchiki are, they're basically the popular Russian breakfast food. They're similar to our blintzes. And they're also similar to our pancakes, except they're rolled up, and I like eating mine with smyasum, with myasa, which is meat. So when you say blintchik with meat altogether, it's blintchiki s myasum. That means pancakes with meat, basically. Blintzes with meat. It's good stuff. But anyway, besides my blintchiki s myasum, I want to talk a little bit about side chicks. Now, we all know a thing or two about side chicks. A side chick is, I guess, ghetto-ly defined as a girl who's not your main girl, but you're involved with each other. She's not the main girl. So first, let's get out what a main girl is in the ghetto dictionary or in the Ebonics dictionary. Your main girl doesn't have to be your wife. She doesn't even have to even be your girlfriend. She's just the girl that you see and trust the most. The girl that you bring your money home to. The girl that you bring your money to. The girl that you might have a child with. And that's like your main child. Like you actually focus and love that child because you respect. Of course you love your child, but you respect your main woman so much. So you know she gets most of your attention. On holidays, you're with your main woman. You only have one real anniversary, that's with her. And that's where your money goes, to your main chick. If she ever needs anything, $2,000, anything, your main chick, you're there for her, she gets it. Now, and she's the one you love. She's the one that if you had to, you would drop any other girl in the world for her. That is your main chick. She could be your wife, but she doesn't have to be. She could be your girlfriend, but she doesn't have to be. She's just your main chick. She's the one that you want a future with. She is the one that you want a future with, and she's the one that you trust the most, okay? That is the main chick. But then we also have side chicks. And I don't know how many of you watch stand-up comedy, but there's a comedian named Corey Holcomb. He's very, very, very funny. And he talks about side chicks a lot. He even talks about side children, but I'll get to side children in another video. But he talks a lot about side chicks, and this is what he said. I'm not trying to take his jokes. He was saying things like, you know, a lot of girls meet guys and expect to be the main girl like that. But it doesn't work like that nowadays. It definitely doesn't work like that. You got to start out as a side chick, you know? And he theorized that women, when they meet a guy, they got to be a side chick anywhere from 2 to 14 years as a side chick before they could possibly be the main chick. And then he said, he's thinking about rewriting this movie, 12 Years a Side Chick. And when he said he was thinking about rewriting the movie 12 Years a Side Chick, I decided to renew my studies in side chicks. You know what I mean? I really want to look into the side chick. And then he said something else that was interesting. He was like, men, think of your wife. Think of your girlfriend, like the person who's closest to you. Do you remember when she was a side chick? Remember that? Now that's the story of perseverance, which is true. I remember when my ex was a side chick. I remember that. Now, of course, I fell in love with her. We were dating, all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. But I remember when she was a side chick. When she wasn't the main girl. I remember that. And I remember, it was so crazy. I'll never forget it. It was so crazy because a lot of people think, my ex-girl was the one who knows, and every other girl I've met before I came to Russia knows. A lot of people think I was like a loser or whatever in America, and they think that's why I came to Russia for girls, so I couldn't get in America. Which is actually far from true, because in America, especially in New York City, we have girls from all around the world. Now, I didn't date American girls much. That was very rare, maybe 1 out of every 10. But 9 out of 10 from Germany, Austria, Russia, Poland, Hungary, like always, right? When I met my ex, I was dating a number of other girls at the time. So she was a side chick for maybe a week. She was a side chick because I fell for her quick. So she was a side chick for like a week. And we went to this rooftop party with this millionaire friend I had. And what actually was happening was a very weird party, very weird situation. There was a pretty, just so pretty, pretty blonde girl that I was dating at that time. I wasn't. We were just kind of like open. We were in an open relationship kind of thing. So I was dating her, this pretty blonde girl. But at the time, I haven't like done anything with her for 2 weeks. So we kind of were just kind of like friends. And then another Russian girl I was dating came to the party as well. Plus my ex-girlfriend, who at the time was just a side chick. So there were 3 side chicks at one party. So, you know, it was kind of dramatic. Like, I didn't plan on it. What happened was, I was out with my ex-girlfriend. This girl calls me to come to a party. She says, okay, we go. The next thing you know, other girl calls me. She goes, I have to see you. It's my last day. She comes, 3 side chicks, 1 party. Very, very, very crazy evening. You had crying, you had fighting. But everything ended up in the end. I was with the girl I went to the party with, and we started being boyfriend and girlfriend. But in this video, I want to talk about 6 different types of side chicks, alright? 6 different types of side chick. Now, the most common side chick, I believe, the #1 side chick number 1. This side chick is your girlfriend. This side chick is not your wife. Like, if you have a wife, this side chick is your girlfriend. This girl is beautiful. This girl is young. This girl is fun. This girl makes you feel younger. Only problem is she's not mentally ready for a real relationship. And you can't really trust her yet because odds are she's too emotional too soon. She's too emotional, but she's like, you like being with her. She's energetic, she's young. Maybe the sex is better than with your main woman. Maybe it's better than with your wife. But she's just not ready for the relationship yet because she's too young in mind, but she makes you feel young and she's so fucking sexy, so you love spending time with her. But at the same time, you gotta let her know, hey. You gotta, this is just for fun, alright? You can't get too attached. You know, she might cry about it, but you gotta let her know. That's one type of side chick. That's like the girlfriend. She's definitely younger than your main girl. She's definitely younger and much better looking. Usually much better looking, okay? Now to another type of side chick. This side chick is the business side chick. I don't know how many of you ran into the business side chick, but the business side chick is dangerous because the business side chick is smart. She could be beautiful, maybe not, but the most important thing is she's smart and she's good with business. You both make money together. Now, as we know, how does the money usually go about? Well, first of all, your main chick is the only one that's supposed to get your money. But sometimes your girlfriend, that side chick, she might get money too. So your main girl gets about 85%, and then your girlfriend gets 15%. Nobody else on this list is supposed to get money from you. Nobody. It's supposed to be your main chick, 85%, your girlfriend maybe 15% because she's so young you want to help her sometimes, but that's it. Maybe 80-20. But only your main girl is supposed to get that money, right? But you and business side chick, you make money together. So it's not like she's giving you money. It's not like you're giving her money. You're making money together. That is that side chick. So basically, your main girl may hate the business side chick, but you gotta see it because maybe you work together, or maybe she's your boss, or maybe you have an independent business together. But at the end, the business side chick is also helping your main chick because she's giving you money, which you also spend on your main chick. So the business side chick actually helps both of you. But your main girl will be very jealous of this girl because she is a threat. She's a real threat because she's business. She's most likely mature. She could be beautiful, but she's smart and probably trustworthy. So she's very dangerous. She's very dangerous. And like, the main chick could just slap the shit out your girlfriend. The first side chick is like, get the fuck out of here. You ain't shit. But when she meets the business chick, it's serious words. You know, like you had him working, or you guys went on your business trip too long. Like, it's a threat, okay? That is the business side chick, all right? Now let's go to the haram. The cool side chick. Now, the cool side chick is just like your homie. She's just like your homie, bro. She's like your homie. The only difference is you have sex. But other than that, she's just like your homie. You can spend all the time in the world with her. You could probably spend more time with your cool buddy side chick than anyone else on this list. Because she's cool. You can play video games. You can hang out. You can laugh. There's no romance involved. There's not even that many emotions involved. You're just having fun, and then you like having sex as well. It's basically when you're guy friends with a vagina. That is a cool side chick. Now this cool side chick, she could be attractive, maybe not. Well, cool side chicks, generally they dress down. They don't like dressing and showing off what they got. But sometimes you may find a cool buddy side chick who dressed sexy. You know, she has blonde hair. It happens. So that's the cool buddy side chick. That's the one who you might last a long time with until one of you get in a serious relationship and don't want to do it anymore, okay? And the cool buddy side chick, of course you can invite that person to your wedding. Your business side chick, maybe. Your girlfriend side chick, no. Because your girlfriend side chick is going to say, I object against this wedding and da-da. You don't invite her. But the cool buddy side chick, yes, you can invite her to your wedding. Next side chick. This side chick is your emergency financial support side chick. Basically the girl with good credit. Now this side chick, if you ever need anything, you want to go to this side chick because she's likely to do anything for you. Plus, usually these girls are not very attractive. They're not attractive. So they're willing to do anything to keep. They will go through any fucking thing to keep you. Whenever you need anything, you go to that financial side chick. And she knows you have another girl. You could bring her to the wedding. She might feel bad, but she won't interrupt. She might feel bad and feel a little down, but she's happy to see you happy because she really gives a shit about you. And she's willing to do anything for you. She's likely to, your financial side chick is likely to fucking shoot somebody in the face for you. You understand? That financial side chick feels she can't really get anything better. She goes through tough times, but she has some money and she can support you. That's the financial side chick. They're rarely ever attractive. Rarely ever attractive, but they care for you a lot and they got that money. Now there's the long time no see side chick. The long time no see side chick is basically a girl who you only meet to have sex with. And it usually goes for a long time. For example, it could be like you meet her, you hang out for a week, it's cool. You don't talk. 2 weeks later, you call each other, hey, want to meet tomorrow? You meet. You don't do anything else. You just kind of have sex and okay, yeah, see you later, leave. Wait another week, maybe 3 weeks, maybe even 4 months, and you only call each other to meet and have sex. So like if you're not meaning to do anything else, there's no reason to meet. There's no reason to meet, and you both understand each other that you have numerous partners, but you just meet for sex, that's it. And no matter how long you go without seeing each other, that same rule is the same. When we meet, we're doing it. If she's on her period, she's not coming. She's not going to come to your wedding because you're not close enough. You don't see each other that much. You only see each other for sex. That's it. And she's likely to call you and say, hey, are you with someone tonight? She would ask you, are you with someone tonight? I'd be like, no. And then she'll come and see you. That is your long time no see side chick. She's only for sex, and you could go long time without seeing or even calling each other. But when you do talk, it's for the same thing. Not to go see a movie, not to go play video games, but only for sex, all right? Now to the sixth and last side chick of this list. Now this is the dark secret love side chick. These are dangerous. The dark secret love side chick is usually an older married woman. She has to be married. She has to be in some relationship in which she can't be with you. But the problem is you love this woman. You have strong, maybe you don't love her, but you have very strong feelings for this woman. You may even think about sometimes leaving your main girl for this dark secret love side chick. You may even think about it. But the problem is it'll never happen. Because this dark secret love side chick is in love with someone else and she's just using you for fun. That's it. You may buy her flowers. You may be romantic. You don't need to give her money because usually they're established and they're married so they don't need your money. She might buy you stuff. But you try to do nice things for her. You try to be romantic, but it doesn't really work. It doesn't get there. She's like, ha ha ha, you're cute. Let's go to the hotel. You go to the hotel. Then when you leave, she's like, all right, bye. It was fun. And then you're like, bye. And the only person who can make you feel better from the dark secret love side chick is your main woman. You go home to your main woman and then you have a night with her. She'll make you feel better. Your main woman might say something like, oh, what's the matter, baby? And you just be like, long day at work, you know, but I'm so happy to have you. The dark secret love side chick makes you realize how important your main woman is. Now I'll go through all 6 of these again and I'll add more. If you know more, let me know, all right? Go through, you got your main chick. She gets your money, she gets your time, she gets holidays, and you're planning a future together. That is your main chick. No one can be that except for a girl you really trust. Trust is the most important thing with a main chick because odds are your main chick can send you to jail. She knows shit about you that can send you to jail. Only your main chick can send you to prison. She knows things about you that could probably send you to prison, and if not, she can destroy your life easy by maybe emptying your bank account, something. She can control your life in some way that none of the other girls can, and that's why she's number one. Number two, you have your girlfriend. She's probably the best looking, the most energetic, a lot of fun, a lot of sex craziness, but she kind of wants to be with you, but it's like she's not ready mentally, and it's like, baby, you know, I like spending time with you, but you know, you kind of got to slow down. You know, you got to slow down. Maybe one day in the future when you develop, we could do this and that, but she's a lot of fun and she's very sexy. If she's not sexy, I don't know what you're thinking. Next one is the business side chick. Business side chick, you spend time with her only on business, but sometimes things happen, so she's likely to have sex with you, and then right after the sex, put back on her suit, close her thing, like, all right, so what time is the meeting tomorrow? That is your business side chick. She's dangerous because she has money, she's smart, and your main chick knows that you have to spend some time together. You have to. So your main chick knows your business side chick. Then a cool buddy chick. Oh, you know, you hang out, whatever, laugh, joke. She doesn't have much money, but you play video games, all this stuff. No emotions between you two. You just have sex. Then there's your financial side chick. Probably a fat girl with good credit who just takes care of you when you need it, and she'll do anything for you. Then you have your long time no see side chick. That side chick, you don't talk on the phone, you don't hang out, nothing like that. You only see each other for sex, and no matter how much time goes by, you stick with that rule. We only see each other for sex. Then you have your dark secret love side chick, usually an older woman who's married to someone else, so you like her more than she likes you. You're basically falling in love with her, but she can't have that, and she makes you realize how important your main chick is, all right? If you know any other side chicks I should talk about, let me know in the comments. This should be very interesting. And if you're watching this video trying to put yourself on this list, stop it. Stop it. It's not about you. Stop it. And I'm out. Later.